that's going to give you enough light.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
we put up those lights.
This is going to be a bit strong. I got to take this off. On one of the films, the lighting guys had these beautiful set of dado lights. And they said this would be ideal for you guys for your puppets because they're very, very small. We used to just bash a light into little mirrors like this, and we could direct the light
into the eyes.
A smaller beam could give it an eye light, or
try to get mirrors where everything is coming off the back. And so we do a lot of shooting into the mirror.
Well, but then that stuff goes quite soft, but you get a model.
Yeah.
So what we do is you wash your underwear in the sink and create this foam on the top, and you dip the mirror into it.
It softs it better.
Or normally we put olive oil on the eyes to get a bit of a liquid ping. What's it? Virgin olive
oil.
Water would just make it go.
It evaporates.
Evaporate in the hot light. So but it really catches the light, and keeps a kind of liquidity, and does make the puppets feel very inhabited.
You can even we would even do the teeth to give the impression that he salivating. Like it's the soul of the puppet is this highlight in the eye. Then we shoot.
All the puppets have essentially beneath them an armature like this. So they're all ball and socket joints. We make the heads out of milliput or balsa wood, and depending, yeah.
And the other thing is to find real eyes, real glass eyes, and it's better to find them in a marketplace. We don't really do drawings.
Usually it's like you collect photographs or visual references. We'll sort of visit the doll fairs. Most of the stuff you cringe with horror because it's so cute and sweet, but there are some off-cast things. There will be a box full of old
umbrellas or
an old box of wigs which half the hair has been eaten off by insects. You find the object and then you work the project around certain details of what you've actually managed to find, because they have such a powerful presence.
Also, it's a way of honoring the original creator. There's somebody who did this, and it probably was anonymous.
And then you'd really just sit down and you'd try to start building it. You could just, with a knife blade, just inch down the eyelids very quickly for the blinks of the eye. We find it's a little bit
irritating.
Trying to be too naturalistic. We like the steady gaze of the puppet. Can I put the torch on? If we put a little bit of stuffing in there and let the top light just fall through, the girl puppets have a sort of eerie, eyeless power. Whoever builds the puppet animates the puppet because you've come to terms with your character.
So its deficiency.
Or more likely.
What if you're down on the floor doing a tracking shot? You're doing it every 2 millimeters. You're going blind half the time. He'll do 100, get up, I'll get down on the floor, I'll do 100.
You have to get down on your hands and knees, then get back up to do the animation. So it's all that havoc on your back.
If we can't make the puppet move, we'll move everything around it. So we move the camera, we move objects, decor, but still we don't make our puppets walk. It's a kind of naturalism we want to avoid.
And rotate the head, Quay.
What?
Rotate the head.
So I said this was the third puppet, because it had to be animated as well as all the puppets on the set.
It was just the two of us and this beautiful machine, frame by frame. You complicitly work. A lot of the Hollywood Mitchells were used by the animators because they were beautiful for their mechanisms. They had a whole set of these knobs here, and these we could animate. You would slowly...
You'd single frame it.
You'd single frame, so there's the stick here at a full shutter. Then you animate it slowly, frame by frame. We did a lot of dissolves in camera.
You couldn't be sure that it would be absolutely precise. I think that's what we enjoyed, was that even when you rewound and you did the dissolves, they were rough and ready.
Yes.
I don't think we ever tried to make a sublime dissolve. The more we get pushed into a corner, the more you can also find hidden forms, hidden architectures.
In the best sense of a dark fairy tale, you know that it uses a very specific, secretive language.
It came to life with the puppet realm. Everything could be done at this tabletop level. You could create whole universes with puppets and with decors. We don't in any way try to emulate what's outside our window. That's the last thing we would want to emulate. You still burn inside for the projects and for the chance to carry off some of these projects that you've held dear all your life.